Alright, yo, so this is like my first ever video, and a lot of problems happened, but I just finished filming or recording the entire voiceover, and I just fixed the audio problem, so it's gonna sound really weird throughout it, but it's not too off, so it should be a bit normal. But yeah, this video is gonna be basically comprised of like all the old and new spots of this one building, and the reason why I'm keeping the new and the old spots is because I know Respawn likes to reuse old parts of maps for events and whatnot. So yeah, hope you guys enjoy. Alright, so I'd only recommend taking this route unless you want to see players through that window, or just make it to the second floor doors right here. But if you just want to go to the third floor or the roof, then I'd recommend taking this side. Just stick to the left side and just go up. Save you a little bit of time. So this is a route that I would take if there was like some players on the angle that is viewable from the front doors that we're just climbing. Obviously to reduce, the damage and information that they get from seeing you. Alright, so for this, when you climb and go left, you press your left key and you smoothly look to the left with your mouse as well to sort of guide along with it. So make sure you keep that in mind. So to explain this, the green is where you're making contact and running still, the orange is where you slide, the red is where you're not in contact or in the air, and the green is when you latch back on again. So that orange piece you just saw was exactly where you slide. You kind of want to slide straight at that piece, not sideways, but you want to go sort of like sideways with it, parallel with that wall. So you latch onto this window. And when you go on one window, bottom or top, you're able to climb up or down. So for this you can go up and or down, so yeah.
Drone, I'm good to go.
This is the easiest route to take. Just jump from the fence onto the box and then you should be good. But the second part is the hard part, because you have to wait to the end of your climb, you pop and then look left, and then you should just latch right onto that first box. So make sure to hit the apex of your jump, and then just after, you should descend it. Make contact with the wall, and then obviously jump off. You will make it 100%. So make sure that you climb when you tap strafe the wall, for like at least a little bit, so that you get that little bit of height to get on that first box. This part is very straightforward, but I just want to get a head start on the window part. For each window you get in, you make sure you crouch just before you get into it. And when you're in the window, make sure to walk back to the other side and then sort of jump. Just time it so you don't hit the top of the window insulation, because you'll bounce right out. So you only have to jump into the first window for this, and then make your way onto the box. And then the next box, of course, and then the next. And the last one right here, you can just climb right over it. Probably pretty good to crouch over as well. So keep windows in mind. You can't shoot through them, but you can obviously see through them. So maybe use something like a crypto drone and just leave it at the window, because they can't shoot it from the inside. So you can leave it there and it'll constantly spot them, and you and your team can play around that. So that's a good thing to keep in mind on these windows. So since this is a video game, there's no insulating, so you climb it the same way you do as the outside. You just climb up and crouch and hug the wall. And if you're running away from somebody, this is a good spot to be, because no one will look in that place. And you will probably be able to get a shot off on them since they're going to run right past you up in a straight line. So, yeah. This window you definitely have to crouch as you get into it, because you will bump right off of it if you don't. You can go from this pipe to the glass window we just climbed as well, and vice versa. You're also able to slide down the top of the staircase and just get right onto it. Probably a much more fast way than climbing from the bottom of the window. Alright, so one last thing before the video ends. Just want to say that I'll be making a lot more content like this, whether it's guides or gameplays or mouse reviews or any kind of PC peripheral review I'll be doing. And in fact, the next video will be on a mouse review, which will be the final mouse Starlight 12 Last Legend, which is the last mouse that they released. So if you're interested in that, that will be within the next week on this channel. And last but not least, if you guys have any suggestions or things that I could probably do better, I mean, there's obviously a lot of things, but if you have any ideas, drop them down in the comments and I'll look through it and try to work on it. So yeah, thank you all for watching.